Football is mad, isn't it? Football is unexpected, it's unpredictable, and sometimes it throws you curveballs. And wow, did I not see this one coming. Chelsea have appointed Frank Lampard. Yes, Frank Lampard, yet again. I do not know what to say, but we're going to try and find something to say as we dissect what on earth is going on at this crazy, crazy football club. Please like the video and subscribe, but now, let's talk Frank Lampard returning to Chelsea? When I say football is mad, I really do mean it. Allow me to cast your mind back to January 2021. Frank Lampard is sacked as Chelsea manager. Now, to get back to today, what has occurred is nothing short of baffling. In that time, Chelsea have sacked manager Frank Lampard, hired Thomas Tuchel, won the Champions League, went through an ownership change, sacked Thomas Tuchel for seemingly unknown reasons, and then hired Graham Potter. In less than 7 months after hiring Graham Potter, he is then also sacked to be replaced by manager Frank Lampard. You really could not write this stuff. Now, it does need to be noted and said that Frank Lampard is there as a caretaker manager while they find a new appointment, but it's just a little bit mad, isn't it? Things start to get a little bit crazy once you look at the facts and figures as well. Since Lampard was sacked, 24 Chelsea players have been signed, and the money spent is quite alarming as well. Nearly £700 million have been spent on those 24 players in the time that Lampard was absent, but the most startling thing is that 9 out of Lampard's starting 11 from when he had his last game in charge are still at the club, the same players who have seemingly let down Graham Potter. Although I've got a bit of a problem with this, I actually think that Lampard will do okay. He's a Chelsea guy and he's a Chelsea man, and that does mean that he holds the core values of the club in his heart. And I do think that he'll do the best thing that he believes is right for the club and for the players going forwards. The fans want to see attacking football, and I'm sure that's something that he will bring. If not a feel-good factor, which I'm not too sure was lost in the first place, but if it was, he'll definitely bring that back to the club as well. It's something the fans need to be brought back on side, and it does somewhat feel like a little bit of a PR stunt, if I'm completely honest, while the board try to make their own decision as to who should be taking over long term. But overall, I do think that Lampard might do okay. But my problem is this: for footballing reasons, this just doesn't make sense. Chelsea have 10 games remaining and 1 game against Real Madrid in the Champions League. So that's 10 Premier League matches and 1 Champions League game. How many games is Frank Lampard going to win? I'd argue not all of them. And what are their objectives of this? Are they going to be getting into the top 4 under Frank Lampard? I'd have my doubts. Are they going to be beating Real Madrid and going towards Champions League glory and winning it? Stranger things have happened, yes, but again, I'd have my doubts. So if it's not propelling in the league and it's not making sure that they make the Champions League history, which Graham Potter has done quite well in against Borussia Dortmund, would you not keep Potter until the end of the season? If they didn't have someone to come in and replace him immediately, why would you remove him to then replace him with Lampard, a person who's only recently just been sacked by Everton for underperforming? It's a baffling set of circumstances, and I just don't quite understand where the football logic has come from. Graham Potter, yes, he underperformed. Yes, it's disappointing, and it's okay to say that he did wrong. I feel like the expectation was a bit too high for him, and perhaps the job was as well. Perhaps it was a bit too big for him. But sacking him to then bring in Lampard just seems like a strange step backwards. And the only way that I can justify them making this decision is PR. To get the fans back on side and to make them believe that the board are doing the correct thing, when actually they're scrambling for help. The managers that they're going for don't actually want to turn up at the moment, and I think they pulled the trigger on Potter thinking that Chelsea Football Club is big of a proposition and it's appetising enough for the managers to drop anything that they're doing to be able to come and save their beloved club. The problem is they're not, and they want to come in the summer. So they needed a backup option, and that is where Frank Lampard comes in. That's it for today, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave the video with a like and subscribe if you haven't for more content like this coming very soon. Make sure you hit that notification bell as well. You don't want to miss what's coming up in the near future. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on Frank Lampard becoming interim head coach for Chelsea Football Club. Chelsea fans, I want you to talk to me. Are you happy with this? Are you not? How do you see the end of your season going? And who do you want in come the end of the season once Frank Lampard departs once more? Let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. But like I said, that's it from me for today. Thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. And I hope to see you in the next one. But until then, my friends, take care of yourselves and bye-bye.